And the topic of this day is door. I tried to pull up what is door, and then I came to realize from definition that door is hinged or sliding or revolving barrier at the entrance to a building, room or vehicle, or in the framework of a cupboard. But this morning, we will be focusing on the building, on the house. Hallelujah. I know that something will take place. Something must happen. From the definition, I try to ask, what are kinds of doors, types of doors? Even though I've received definition, there are types of doors. One is the one who came in, or even the one by the pulpit here, or the one behind me. This is manual door. Manual in the sense that you exercise certain effort. You put in some effort for the door to be opened. Either you push it. If you are going out from here, you push it for it to open, which means you apply certain energy. If you are coming in through the main one that we all come in through the foyer, either you push it from outside, it opens inwards, then you come in. Now, if you are going out from it, you still push it to let you out. There is a door that you need to pull, especially when you have inserted the key to unlock. After unlocking, either you push it to go in or you pull in order to let you in. So either way, it requires some energy, some effort. Hallelujah. Now there is one that we call swing door. Hallelujah. The swing door, like some of us that live in a gated community, some apartments, when you drive close, you notice it opens on its own. But you have to get close to it for it to open. So what makes it open? The sensor. So the moment the sensor picks you, it then opens. If you don't come close enough for the sensor to pick you, it won't open. I know some will say, no tailgate. And there is one that we call revolving door. Even here at the airport, if you happen to be coming out from upstairs, assuming that you flew in, coming out, you must pass through the revolving door. It's not just open door, it rotates. And that rotating, there is a portion that allows you to go in. In other words, it is timed. You will time when it is open. When the side that is open for you to go in passes through, then you jump in. Are we together here? In other words, if you miss the timing, what happens? Can't go anywhere. Another one is the one you see in hotels, the card sensor type of door. You check in, they give you a card. If you throw that card away, you can't get in. So that card allows you, because every information in and out of that room is already programmed in that card. Hallelujah. So I call it card censored card. That allows you to enter your room even though you paid for it. If you don't have that card, you can't go in. Door allows you to go in to your room, to your house. Hallelujah. Hallelujah. And we hear about the floodgate of heaven. How many of us have heard about that? Floodgate of heaven. You hear about that too? Floodgate of heaven. Gate can be called door as well. The floodgate of heaven. So, having gates or doors here on earth, there are doors or gates also in heaven, which if you do not have the key to go in, no access. Jesus spoke to Peter about the key. Key allows you to enter the room, to open the door in order for you to have access. Matthew 16 and verse 19. I will give unto thee the keys of the kingdom of heaven. And whatsoever thou shalt bind on earth shall be bound in heaven. And whatsoever thou shalt loose on earth shall be loosed in heaven. So binding and loosing, what have they got to do with key? Binding and loosing, what have they got to do with key? Here Jesus was talking to the 11, not 12, because one was lost. Remaining 11 out of the 12. I give you the keys of the kingdom of heaven. That whatsoever you bind on earth shall be bound in heaven. Whatsoever you loose here on earth shall be loosed in heaven. In other words, whatsoever you allow here on earth. You know, when people are disturbing you, harassing you, threatening you, if you don't recognize the key that God has given you, you will be complaining about what they are doing without you making use of the key that He already gave you. Somebody suffering from sickness, chronic sickness, if you don't have and know and recognize the key that is already given to you, you will not be healed. What is the key to healing? By His stripes, you are healed. That's the key. So you may be looking for physical key. You can't get it. Because spiritual key is already given to you. Hallelujah. Anything on earth has a key. Everything you can think of. There is nothing that has not gotten key to it. Hallelujah. And if you look at the book of Revelation chapter 1 verse 18. Revelation 1 and 18. He has the keys of hell and death. He has what? The keys of hell and death. He was the one that was dead. But now he is alive. He is alive. No more dead. Now he has the keys of hell and death. Hallelujah. Understand what God is about doing in your life. Knowing all these keys is not enough to know them, but to make use of them. John chapter 10 and verse 9. I am the door. I am what? The door. If any man passes through me, he will go in and out and find pasture. Now, knowing the door, like I said, is not enough. But having the key that opened the same door. Listen, Jesus spoke to His disciples saying, what we just read, I give you the keys of the kingdom of heaven. Whatsoever you bind on earth is bound in heaven. And whatsoever you loose on earth is loose in heaven. I give you the keys. Now He says, I am the door. He gives you the key to unlock Him. When you put the wrong key in the keyhole, will it open? Understanding the key needed to unlock the door is very important. Every keyhole recognizes the key that opens it. If not, it will remain locked. Even if you are the owner of the house, you have the wrong key to open your house, you will remain outside waiting until the key, not just the key, but the right key. You may be having bunches of keys in your hand. Only one, most times, will fit to that keyhole. God is about to give you a key. God is about to give you a key that will unlock every door that has been closed. Every door that has been locked against you. Hallelujah. Jesus says, this particular one will never open will never give up, except with fasting and prayer. Say, we've been praying. We've been praying. We've been binding. We've been losing. But this time, he says, we needed to add fasting to all the prayers we've been doing. Thank God we obeyed. From the 29th of May until today, the 4th of June, I see the door open. 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 No matter how many years it's been locked. I say no matter how many years they locked you out. I see the door open. Hallelujah. I see the door open. And it says he is the door. Jesus is the door. You don't need a remote control. You don't need a coded key. You don't need a revolving key. You need Jesus. As you come close to him, every door locked you out will open. I say every door that has locked you out will open. Because he is the door. He is the door of healing. He is the door. He is the door of deliverance. He is the door. He is the door of provision. He is the door. He is the door of promotion. Everybody sitting on your blessing. Everyone sitting on your promotion. I see Jesus coming. I see Jesus coming. That door is about to open because he is the head. He is the head of the sheep. He is the shepherd we are saying. He is the pastor of pastors. He is coming. And because he is the door, glory, nobody can stop you anymore. I say the door is about to open.